Hey everyone, it's Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. This is kind of like a random location. This is my wax closet here behind me in my office. But I just wanted this to be kind of like a chill video. I'm not very on top of it this week. Usually I put these up on the weekend. This is my wax empties. Clearly I didn't do that. So I may be combining, this video might be Scentsy and Non-Scentsy. If I do them all together, which I'm planning on, I will make a note of when I switch over to non-Scentsy products and leave it down in the description. In case you don't care about Scentsy, you can just click that timestamp and it'll take you to the other products I chat about. But I am going to start with Scentsy. So these are my melts and empties, so not everything is finished, just know that. First off, I put the Dumbo, this was in the clearance section, as you guys probably know, the Dumbo scent pack. I put it into my Eeyore Buddy. This is like peach, vanilla, like mango. It's like a fruity, but with vanilla. It's so good. I freaking love this thing. So I put this, I have 3 of them, but they were discontinued, you know, so I sparingly was like, okay, I'm gonna put one in. And so just the one of the 3 is in my Eeyore Buddy. I also put Go-Go Mango Car Bar into my car, and I'm also using the pods. It's a freaking powerhouse, you guys. It is so strong. I haven't tried this in wax, but like it is strong. I've heard the wax it doesn't do very well, but this makes me want to try it just because this is so strong. Maybe I'm one of those people who like it's really good for, but maybe it's just because I have it in the car bar. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, I have some of the Life's a Garden collection, which I should have more. I'm doing the chamomile daisy in my bathroom downstairs. It's like okay, it's like pre-floral mixed with like iced tea and lemon type of scent. It's not really my thing. I did some of the strawberry basil. This was really, really good. So this went into my club. I think this is like the most authentic strawberry that Scentsy has. They don't have a ton of strawberry. They have like sugared strawberry, which is not authentic strawberry. They have strawberry rose, which is like not authentic strawberry either. So I feel like this is pretty like strawberry on the vine. It's good. I would highly recommend trying this out through your Scentsy Club if it is sold out. Another one that I'm really a fan of is the Lavender Violet. So I only went through 2 cubes of this, but I used 1 cube in my overnight bathroom warmer off our master, and then 1 cube in our overnight warmer in the room, which we haven't been using, but we were using. Both of them went for 3 nights worth, which typically everything in my bathroom master warmer, it's just like a 10-watt hot plate. Like it's nothing fancy, but I generally turn it on maybe like 9 or 10 p.m. and then I change the wax out in the morning, and like it's empty all day, and I turn it back on at night. It just literally runs overnight, and it's kind of like a nightlight. I've been doing Jade and Jasmine in there a lot. So it's nice if you're like going to the bathroom, or obviously when I wake up, or those types of things. Like it's just for the bathroom and as a nightlight. So I put this in our room as well because I wanted to enjoy it. But typically, like I said, I change things out the next day. This one I was like, I really want to test it, so I'm going to let it go. I let it go for 3 nights worth. The first night, it kind of reminds me of the sugared lavender twist, but it changes as it warms. That one is like sweet, sweet, sweet. This one like starts lavender, or like that Better Homes and Gardens one, like the sugared lavender twist. Like it's kind of sweet lavender. Kind of on like the second night, it got a little bit more of that like violet came out, and then almost on the 3rd night is when I got more of that like marshmallow, and I didn't feel like I smelled like the herbalness to it. Like almost I couldn't pick out the lavender anymore. It was kind of just like marshmallow, and the violet really had stepped back too. So I will continue to warm this, but I do have this in my club because I'm a fan. Maybe when I get a warmer in the future that I can run overnight, I will put that in there. Kind of along the same lines is this. It's from the Find Your Happy Wax collection. It was the Showered in Flowers. This was their like floral from that collection. It was okay. I definitely wasn't a floral person when I got this back in August. I feel like my preferences have changed a bit, so I'm a little bit okay with it now. But yeah, in August, this was like a big no for me, but I kind of enjoyed it in my bathroom. Recently, not enough to like keep it around, like it's not my club or anything. The next bars I all kind of feel the same way about. So I went through some red pear and pomegranate. I actually mixed this with some zucchini bread, which sorry, it is storming out. I mixed this with some zucchini bread, which totally overtook the scent, and I actually really enjoyed. So I'm still working on like things I can mix this with to make it a bit better. I also worked on my red pear and pomegranate brick. Yeah, I have a freaking lot of this. I should get to chopping up the next row to continue working on it. That one I tried mixing with some sugar cookie just for, but the sugar cookie was almost like non-existent. Like I can smell it obviously in the clam, but mixing the two, it almost like totally toned down. Like I couldn't smell any of the scents. Like I couldn't smell the sugar cookie. I couldn't smell the red pear pomegranate. So I need to brainstorm. I may bring some of this just to work, just to do like plain sugar cookie, because that's kind of like what my office peeps are into. Just plain basic Betty scents, which is fine, but so. Okay, and then tonight I'm doing this. It is the Pink Sugarberry Mint. This was the March scent of the month. Went through 5 cubes. And I don't know, this is like, I'm not in love with it, but I don't hate it. So I put it in my club just in case, because I thought I was going to be like head over heels for it. I'm still trying to find a way, like is there something I really like to mix it with that I absolutely love, because I think I have like 7 bars left, and obviously these 3 cubes right here. If you have suggestions, let me know as always, but that one's probably coming out of my club when I do my club edit, which I'll do with you guys. It's getting really loud outside. Sorry, the last Scentsy bar I went through was Plumeria Peach, which is the April scent of the month, and I brought my flyer so I could tell you about it. Sorry, it's getting really loud. It kind of sounds like it's hailing outside. Okay. So the notes are ripe pineapple, luscious peach, blend sweetly over blooming plumeria. So it's in the fruity category because it's like peach. And I get the peach, and so yeah. I know. So I feel like I get the peach, like, I wouldn't call this strong. I call it like a light medium scent, honestly. And maybe if you're like adverse to peach, you might think it's a bit stronger. But I think like the first day I kind of get fruitiness from the peach, and the second day I kind of get the floral. But overall, like all the days, it's pretty light. So I don't know. It's not like my favorite thing. And I'm not like super into floral, so I definitely think there's better things. But I know Lisa Roberry recommended mixing this with some aloe water and cucumber, and she was trying to dupe a candle, which I have no idea what the candle, like, when it's not something I have. But honestly, smelling this and like imagining aloe water and cucumber, I think that actually might be a decent mixture. So when I pick up bars next, I'm gonna pick up some aloe water and cucumber, because I have a lot of bars of this from my kit, so I'm gonna do that. So yes, if you guys got a sample of Plumeria Peach or you've tried it, let me know what you think of it. It's definitely like not my favorite. Okay. So let's move on to the Non-Scentsy. I'm making my note. So sorry about the noise. First, I'm going to start with candles. So I finished up my strawberry pound cake. I had it in the candle crock. It's completely done. Like the wax almost looks kind of like pink in person. I don't know. Maybe it's just the lighting. I don't know. I repurchased that because I enjoyed it that much. So it was really good. It was really like a strong performer burning, and it was a strong performer in the crock. So I enjoyed it. I have coconut cream pie going in the crock downstairs. I burned some banana walnut muffin, but it's not that it's a bad burner. Like, this is misleading, I feel like. I feel like more, I just can't, like, it just doesn't throw. Like, I can smell it on cold, but it just doesn't throw. So I'm actually going to demote this to the crock. I think it'll do a little bit better in there. And obviously the burning situation won't be an issue. Like, it'll fix itself in there, obviously. If you guys don't know what a candle crock is, it's essentially just like a hot plate warmer for candles, but it has taller sides, so like it helps it melt faster and like keeps it really hot. So it's like a 100% wax pool. I highly recommend. I freaking love my candle crock. It's so good. I was also working on burning some Mary Madeline cookie. This one, it's like the burn's going so well. But like this one, it burns so hot, you guys. Like the flames, you really have to keep an eye on it. So that's what I've been doing. But also, like, today I even trimmed the wicks fairly short just to like keep it a little bit extra in check, and they still like mushroomed out. Like, I just like look at these, they're like not like mushroom top on the top of them at all. These ones just burn so hot, and I don't know why. But I really enjoy the candle. It probably won't be much longer before it also gets demoted to the crock, but I wanted to give this some time in there. I usually just like put a candle in and leave it. I don't generally like put in, I don't switch them out of the crock, like put one in for a day, put another one in for a day. Like, I generally put it in and leave it until it's about done. So this one, just because it's been so naughty burning wise, it'll probably get demoted to be in there. Okay, let's talk about some wax. I think I just have one Walmart clam. Yes, so this is Sensationals Aquaholic. It says eucalyptus and sea salt. This one was really nice. I think I used it in the bedroom, maybe. It was just like really fresh and clean. Don't know that I would like repurchase it necessarily, but it was okay. Do I have more of these? I'm grabbing for like the tiniest things. Why? Okay, I don't know if I have more than one of these little scent shot cups. This is from that Smell Good shop in Toasty Mallow. It says golden brown marshmallows. This, I know I told you guys the first time I melted this, it just smelled like the plastic container and like a hint of the good like marshmallow. This one smelled a bit more like the good marshmallow and a little bit less like the plastic. And I don't know if that's from letting it cure, like just sit, but it still smelled a little bit like that plastic. And considering it's in this plastic container, like, how do you get away from that without like taking it out of the plastic container? But then does it lose its scent? Like, I don't know. So yeah, this one was conflicting, but I used it up. I went through, should we talk about this next? I have one chopped up candle that I worked on. It's Bath & Body Works Pineapple Pancakes. This is such a good scent. I chopped mine up, but I've been having kind of a little bit of difficulty chopping some candles lately. The new jar styles have like a lip on the edge of the jar, so it makes it really hard to get the candle out when it's frozen. So I've just been doing some burning and using my crock, but I did chop this one and it is really good. If you like pineapple and bakery, which sounds odd mixed together, but it was actually really good. And I'm obviously still going to continue to use it because I'm not done with it. Let's talk about the Melted Mousse, because I just have a couple things from them. So I worked on her What's Up Doc. This is from the Easter sampler. This is carrot cake, cream cheese frosting, and what the carb. Oh, It was so good. It was such a cute shape. I took pictures of it when I chopped it on my Instagram. It was like a little souffle with a carrot in the middle. It's so freaking good. I did it this morning, but I think I need to use a little bit more wax. Like, it just didn't throw super well. Like, it was there, but it wasn't throwing well, but I didn't really use that much wax. So I think next time I'll put in a bigger piece. You know, hoarding mentalities. I was just like trying to savor every last bit, but anyway, need to use a bigger piece. And I'm pretty sure she would still make that for you, like in a custom if you wanted to. And then I also went through, this was from her Easter sampler. It's Italian lemon cookies. So this was like a lemon bakery scent. I was not expecting to like this. You guys know these types of scents, I really am not like the citrus. If it's too much, I'm not a fan. This was so good. Even Corey commented multiple times like, wow, this is really good. So I think this might have to go in my notes for a possible reorder from her. There was just like 2 little bunnies of these in the sampler, so I didn't have like a ton. I used it in one shot. So good. Even he commented one time we came in from running an errand, like the warmers had been off and everything, and he was like, it just smells like lemon cookies, and like, you know, and they had been off, like I said. So that was definitely a win. Okay, and then I actually have another melted mousse. So this was also from the Easter sampler. It's Big Rock Candy Mountain, and I don't know the notes on this one. I'm assuming this is some like a thing, like somebody probably knows what this means, but it was almost, it's almost like a candy with a little bit of like effervescence. It was like, on cold, it was not my thing. Warming, it was better. And it almost had like a black cherry type of candied like smell, but it was actually like decent. But yeah, like I said, on cold, initially, I was like, heck no, I'm not gonna like this. You can kind of see, like, it was 2 little bunnies. You can kind of see the outline there. But actually warming it was a lot better. I think this is the thing, like, with Jackie's wax, sometimes when I smell this stuff on cold, I'm like, why did I buy this? And then when I put it in my warmer, like, and I finally convinced myself to warm some things, like this, like when I finally convinced myself to chop it, I'm just like, this is heavenly. And then of course, like, I can't get stuff again, and you know, it's just like that whole cycle. So yeah, I'm trying to get better about like using things right away so I know what I like. Okay, I have a lot of Rose Girls, so let's get into it. I have her baked zucchini bread, which is what I mixed with the red pear and pomegranate, and it was fab. And I have other zucchini bread scents, so I'll probably be doing a lot of zucchini bread and red pear and pomegranate mixtures. I love zucchini bread. I'm trying to not overdo it so I don't, like, you know, burn myself out on it, but I really love zucchini bread. I also did some cinnamon roll cupcakes with vanilla frosting. This literally, it's crazy how you get the frosting. Like, it smells literally like cinnamon rolls with the vanilla frosting. Like, you distinctly get that. How? I don't know. So this was a chunk muffin, so I probably have like roughly half of the chunk left. These are kind of funky pieces, but I don't know if you guys like Rose Girls, you like stab it and it just like crumbles. Like, it's just kind of how it goes. So I just pick up all the pieces and put them in the bag, and then when it gets down to the little like crumble at the bottom, I just dump out the bag into the warmer because I'm like, it's time for the little crumbles. Speaking of, kind of the same situation here. I did opposite of keto and jelly donut. So this was sugar cookie dough, monster cookie, royal sugar cookie, waffle cone, pretzel, cream cheese frosting, and jelly donut. So all of the everything before jelly donut was opposite of keto, I'm pretty sure. This was her chunk bag, so they came in like little like chunks like this, and so I just cut them. Honestly, when I did this very recently, and even Lexi at Too Quick Wick, she was talking about doing this, and she was like, oh my god, it was so strong. once again, I don't know if I just like didn't use enough wax. Like I don't know if I was being too sparing in my warmers, because I put it like kind of throughout my open concept downstairs and you could smell it. I feel like I definitely got like the bakery way heavier than the jelly donut. I don't know if it's because of like the pieces I did. Like I feel like, I don't know. I think maybe I didn't use enough wax. It's such a fine line. Like everything is very particular. Everything's different for everybody. So it's really hard to say, but I think maybe the next time I do it, I think, you know, I was being really sparing and like using really tiny pieces. It wouldn't shock me because that's what I did with the other one. So next time I'll maybe try to use like more of like these pieces versus like the really tiny ones and see if I get a little bit of a better performance, because it smells good on cold and it was fine. But she was like, it was a powerhouse. And I was like, I don't remember it being a powerhouse, but maybe I didn't. Like I could probably tweak a few things, you know. Okay, I did some strawberry shortcake from Rose Girls. I think I mixed this with something, but I'm not exactly positive what. It was maybe waffle cone, which I also have in here, but I'm not positive. The strawberry shortcake smells, let me pull one out. It literally smells like strawberry. Like it smells like the strawberry on like a strawberry, not like a sundae, but like it smells like the strawberries that are like they put on top of your like French toast, like where they have that like sauce with them and everything. Does that make sense? That's exactly what it smells like. So it's like heavy on the strawberry, so I think I mixed it with a bakery to like tone it down. It was like perfect, like bakery but fruity, totally up my alley. Yeah, so I have in here waffle cone. I think I mixed it with this, but I have this in here for sure because I also mixed waffle cone with Serendipity. Serendipity, can't hold it, is sweet, thick, creamy vanilla blended with coconut cream and sugar sweet cherry. So it's cherry, coconut, vanilla, loveliness. Beth recommended to mix waffle cone and Serendipity. You guys, the mix is insane. Like Serendipity is good on its own, but I think the waffle cone just brings out that like vanilla base of it so much more. The mix was amazing. Like I couldn't stop smelling it. I want so much more of this, but look, I have these bags obviously, but like if you have these two, mix them. If you don't have them, watch for them in her ready to ships because they are freaking good. And then I also talked about that on my Instagram, and I talked about this on my Instagram. I mixed whipped cream with pineapple. So I was trying to get like a Dole Whip situation kind of going. Like I'm pretty sure, once again, Lexi at Two Quick Wicks was talking about mixing the two of these. And I was like, well, I have the two of them. I should mix them too. And I have it going in this room right now, but it's kind of been like a while. Like it's not the first day by any means. Like it's been a minute. I need to change them. The pineapple I think is like really, really strong and pineapple, and I love pineapple. Let's get a little cute. It's like, it's very, it's not sweet pineapple, let's just say. Like it's pineapple, but it's got that like bite to it, if you know what I mean. So I think the whipped cream, where you kind of got to let this one sit. At the beginning, it kind of smells like shaving cream. You really got to let it sit and like do its thing. This is only from the end of January, so like not that long, but you just got to let it hang out. Then it becomes like a very lovely vanilla whipped cream. So this definitely calmed down the pineapple. They were very, very nice with mixed together. The whipped cream's not something I like love or aspire to do on its own, but I think it really, really helped out the pineapple just not be so like overpowering and intense. But the pineapple is strong. Like the whipped cream's not strong by any means. I think it just helped tone it down. And then the last thing I have in here, of course, is cotton balls. So that is everything. This video was kind of longer because usually I split these up, but I just wanted to do it into two videos, or sorry, just one video today, just to get it out for you guys. Let me know what you are working on down below. I would love to know, but that's all I have for today. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next time. Bye.